Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well, you're healthy and you're happy. With that being said, let's get started with the video. And yes, today we are going to be talking about Desi Twitter. I hate Twitter. And I know you might be like, wow गवार, तूने बहुत बड़ी नई चीज बता दी. But I don't think आज तक किसी ने देसी Twitter के बारे में बात की है. So today we are diving deep into the world of Indian Twitter or Desi Twitter. So let me reframe that. I hate Desi Twitter because it's toxic.
Wait, it's all toxic?
Always has been.
And I really mean it when I say that it's toxic. Toxic for anyone जिसकी जिंदगी बहुत बढ़िया चल रही है. And with that being said, let me explain why.
Why?
The first thing is everyone there is in a race. Competing कि कौन सबसे ज़्यादा edgy, sassy और woke बन सकता है. And with that comes the concept of minding your own business. A concept जो देसी ट्विटर ने completely disregard कर दिया है. It's like the more you pinpoint every possible flaw you can find in someone, the more socially aware you are. It's filled with virtue signaling people who are desperate for retweets and for their account to blow up so that a random Instagram meme account picks up on it. And I'm not even joking. Most of them exist on that site with the goal of getting featured on a meme page, which probably has sarcastic in their username. And we all know how funny those are, right? And by the way, a person who achieves this gets the ultimate crown of a tweleb. Yes, that's a made up word. And no, I don't know if they're joking, like ये उनका inside joke है या फिर they actually mean it. For them, everything they do is for clout. And mind you, they will do anything for clout to a point where they just become hypocrites. And hypocrisy, of course, is what Desi Twitter lives by. Now you might say,
ओ गवार दुनिया में तो सब hypocrites होते हैं.
to which yes, I agree. लेकिन people are also self-aware about it. लेकिन self-awareness और Desi Twitter, it's a very complicated thing. They will fight with anyone about anything to get that piece of appreciation and show how morally correct they are. Because only on Twitter you will find people getting rewarded for saying that they're morally superior instead of acting that they're morally superior. And this is such a big issue because once you get rewarded for doing nothing, you keep doing the same toxic fighting and arguing repeatedly to gain that attention and exposure again. Which basically I think is the main reason why Desi Twitter is a cesspool. Desi Twitter is filled with literal teenagers who watch all of this chaotic behavior and they try to imitate it. And within all of this, they get trapped into the perception कि Twitter उनकी life बन चुकी है. क्योंकि मैंने देखा है, they tweet stuff like
I can't leave Twitter because it's the only place where I get appreciated.
I can't even imagine how much they will regret for the stuff they do and say at such a young age. It's like a cult of people who tweet sad shit, which sometimes is honest, but most of the times it's just for clout. क्योंकि यही चीज वो देखते आ रहे हैं. The biggest accounts on Twitter are the people who tweet sad shit and they get exposure for that. So of course they will imitate it. जब तक मैं ट्विटर पे थी, I realized that there is no place for calm discussions. There is no empathy, understanding और middle ground. क्योंकि अगर तुम उनके साथ कोई भी rational argument करने जाओ, they will throw up random words here and there. It's like they have this big wheel of random words and जब भी कोई argument हुआ, बस हमें तो wheel घुमाना है और misogynist पे आया, चलो इस बंदे को misogynist बुला देते हैं. So if you want to summarize Desi Twitter, you just have to use words like where's the funny, retweet this bro, normalize, ghosting, 12ebs, cancel gang and of course, subtweets. अगर कोई ड्रामा में तुम दोनों साइड्स देख सकते हो और अगर तुम अपना ओपिनियन देते हो, then you're ripped apart almost more than if you choose a side in the first. Hello guys, मैं अभी edit कर रही हूँ and I just realized मैंने बीच में का पार्ट कट कर दिया. Basically what I was trying to say is that अगर तुम्हें दोनों साइड्स दिखते हैं और अगर तुम अपना ओपिनियन देते हो, you will get ripped apart almost more than if you picked a side in the first place. And you're just fighting with another loser who is probably googling half of the shit as they speak. Initially मैं एक वीडियो बनाने वाली थी on how being extremely negative on Twitter can get you lots of followers. So I decided to make this alt account so that I could get into the bubble of Desi Twitter. लेकिन after 5 days I decided to take a step back because it was so mentally exhausting. I found myself being sad for no reason because I surrounded myself with constant negativity and sad tweets जो people post for getting maximum engagement on their tweets. And as an outsider and someone who doesn't know that all these tweets are just for clout, it just messes up with your sanity. Because with the constant drama every alternate day, it will just get to your head. And people there are so ruthless. They will literally cyberbully you. And then they also celebrate it, which is so weird to me. Recently, I saw this tweet saying, normalize cyberbullying Sanghi men on Twitter. First of all, cyberbullying should not be normalized. What are you even up to? To which, surprisingly, this person replies me with,
Cyberbullying, Sangi man, is not cyberbullying. It's God work. Get in the line.
which does not make any sense and it's so ridiculous. अगर तुम बाहर के पर्सपेक्टिव से देखते हो, this is what goes on देसी ट्विटर. दिमाग तो हमें चलाना ही नहीं है. So I replied with what? Cyberbullying anyone, be it a Sanghi or a liberal or anyone, is not good. To which this person replied with,
Lol, I did not bully anyone. It was just a joke. I just copy-pasted that tweet. Calm down.
This is one of the many examples where you can see how people on Desi Twitter don't use their brains at all, at least during an argument. So arguing with them is a complete waste of time. Every drama has the same layout. Someone posts a screenshot, captions it with something generic like, you guys support this? And then people come and reply with, oh, I didn't know that I had so many mutuals with them. I'm unfollowing them right now. And boom, the next minute your timeline will be filled with subtweets and memes and basically everyone of the cancel Twitter ganging up on someone. The thing is, calling out is good. But if your whole personality revolves around bringing people down to show off how morally superior you are or cyberbullying them and calling it a win, then let me tell you, all the efforts that you put into calling out that person goes in vain and it comes off as bottom tier behavior. You tweet so much about mental health being important and suddenly when there's drama you forget your values. You forget that mental health is important. Oh wait, you tweeted that for clout, right? I forgot. Yikes. I realized that people can't let go things. And somewhere I think that this is the reason why Desi Twitter is so toxic and such a bad place. Let me explain. According to Taoism, life unfolds in a constant movement between the opposites, between the highs and the lows, between light and dark, between yin and yang. There isn't much we can do about it. And the most efficient way of living is simply by moving along the waves of existence. Yet we see so many people cling to their circumstances. Metaphorically, अगर हम एक river और एक person who is not able to leave Twitter को ले, they will hold tightly to a branch or a rock, too afraid to let go because they want complete control over their position. Which in the case of Twitter, the branch and the rocks, they represent the number of followers a person has. They want to maintain their status so much that they see their life passing by and the opportunities for positive change. Yet, they still can't let go of something that is clearly so detrimental for them. Then, there are also people जो river के stream के against जाते हैं, which in the case of Twitter are the trollers or the edgy people. ये लोग सबसे बड़े मूर्ख होते हैं and they are the biggest energy wasters. They see honor and virtue in extremely non-agreeable stance in life, which is very inefficient और यही major reason है why Twitter makes any person worn out or miserable. A society जिसमें status is the ultimate concern. Everyone wants to be on the top. Not because necessarily it's the best, but हमने collectively decide कर लिया है कि high status is good and low status is bad. And within all of this, हम ये भूल चुके हैं कि the tallest trees catch the most wind. Being at the top requires tremendous efforts to stay there. It is more stressful compared to the lower regions. Applying this to Twitter, you will see how the accounts with a lot of followers get frequently called out. Any opinion they tweet attracts some or the other drama. People constantly try to bring them down because everyone wants to come at the top and wants to show off कि उनके virtues or values are superior than others. Because as I already said, people get rewarded for claiming, for saying that they are superior. To understand this, we can also take help of Stoicism, within which we find a system of virtue, vice, and so-called indifference. What most of these people hold on to are preferred indifference, so much so that it becomes a center of their pursuit. To explain you briefly, preferred मतलब something that you want, and indifference मतलब कोई ऐसी चीज जो ना तो तुम्हें benefit करेगी ना ही तुम्हें कोई damage करेगी. So preferred indifference मतलब कोई ऐसी चीज जो तुम्हें चाहिए लेकिन it's neither good nor evil. Among preferred indifference are things like reputation, material possession, and basically वो सारी चीजें which Epictetus points out as not in our control. The thing is that they're not only beyond our control, but they also don't provide long-lasting satisfaction, even though the mind thinks so. मतलब ये जो sudden attention और clout मिल रहा है through a tweet, it's just short-term happiness. It's that random surge of dopamine which doesn't last long. People set their expectations so high and depend so much on external factors for joy that they end up getting frustrated when they get nothing, which in this case is not getting enough followers. And with that frustration and negativity around you, you automatically find yourself in a vicious cycle of tearing down other people until you completely forget your values. This is a common pattern that I noticed in every Twitter drama that took place on my timeline. The constant posturing, the moral policing that goes down on Desi Twitter is ridiculous, at least considering how hypocrite and unself-aware everyone is. Which is why I said, I hate Desi Twitter because it's toxic. And with that guys, I want to wrap up this video. So here's an advice. Don't join Twitter unless you know why you're joining it. And definitely do not enter the Desi Twitter gang. It's not worth it. Thank you and take care.
भारत मैं सुबह उठूं और बनाऊं राजमा